You say it so many times, you start to believe it. I think you can tell me that will make me bend, twist, or snap your way. If you want a peaceful life, why are you accepting things that are not peaceful? Hi my loves, welcome back to my channel. Hi, if you are new here, my name is 𝐒𝐻𝐿. I'm a content creator and YouTuber based in the UK now. Today, wait, hold on. Before I go anywhere, happy Valentine's Day, guys. I know it was yesterday, but you guys know the drill. Upload days is Wednesday and Sundays. Yesterday was not Wednesday, today is Wednesday, so you're taking it now. So yeah, happy Valentine's Day to you guys. How was your day? How's Valentine's Day for you guys? I worked all through right away. So today, as you guys can tell from the title of what today's video is going to be, is also kind of about love, but not the romantic type. It is the more, personal type. I've been wanting to do one of these for the longest time. I think that okay, so last year when I was thinking about content ideas for this year, I knew that I wanted to do 2 different types of series, one with my friends and one with me alone, and this is kind of a fraction of the one with me alone, and I just think that it's just perfect and in tune with the whole Valentine's Day love in the air spirit, because this is also about love, but just not the romantic type. Just this is more personal. This is a more personal love type thing, and I think that is so important and extremely underrated. And I know that people say self-love, but some people don't know how to practice it, or they don't even know what steps to take. And so I thought, you know what, let's do a video where it's not focused on lovers. Instead, it's focused on just personal love, like maturing. These are the things that I could do to help myself be better. Yeah, that's kind of what today's video is going to be about. If that sounds like something that you're up for, then please make sure that you subscribe, like this video, drop a comment down below. Let me know what are the things that you do to practice self-love, or what are the things that you're thinking about doing, or where you are at currently with your self-love process, and how that's working out for you. Let me know in the comments. Okay, so the first thing on my list that I think is the number one thing that you need to know or you need to do, and it's the number one thing that you need to just kind of accept in order for you to be able to even do anything else, is to go easy on yourself. Forgive yourself. Learn that, understand that you're bound to make mistakes. Things happen, and how you move on from it is what matters the most. You don't really have to dwell on it. You get what I mean? Like, go easy on yourself. All those mistakes that you thought that you made, and so it's now forget about it. Like, don't drag on the past. I get that, you might want to hold yourself accountable for your actions, which is great. It's a great thing to want to do that. But there's a thin line between accountability and just properly dragging yourself down. You need to understand that you're a human being, you're growing, you're learning, and life is just a learning curve basically, and nobody knows everything. So all of those mistakes that you made, that's made you just put a lot of pressure on yourself or become so hard on yourself, you need to understand and think about letting them go. I'm not going to tell you, oh, let them go immediately, because again, you're not a robot, right? You have feelings, and everybody, I guess, we all process things differently, but consider processing it as fast as you can and understand that it's fine to make mistakes. And I think that what makes you a better person is your ability to evolve and your ability to want to grow and learn. Don't be too hard on yourself to the point where you're constantly pulling yourself down. I think that's the number one thing that you need to know and you need to get in check before you can even do anything else. The second tip that I have for practicing self-love is setting boundaries and putting yourself first. Those two things are so intertwined. They align so well. Initially, I was going to separate them, but the more you think about it, you see that there are two things, but one. In order for you to set boundaries, you need to think about the fact that you're going to have to put yourself first, right? All of those things that make you uncomfortable as a person, all of those things that you don't like, but you tend to accept just because maybe you don't want somebody to feel bad. Think about how bad you feel when you're compromising your feelings for theirs, and how they don't even know. And I think, for example, there are things that you don't like, and you have maybe a coworker that's always doing things like that, but then they keep doing it because in their head and their mind, they think that you're okay with it. You never spoke up about it. You never set boundaries. You never told them, oh, you know, this thing that you're doing makes me feel this certain type of way. I don't like it. Right? Point blank. You never told them that. They will continue to do these things to upset you. And indirectly, it's not just something that is affecting you physically or emotionally, it's also affecting you mentally, and it's in the sense that you always have to think about it. It's stressing you out. There are ways you can set healthy boundaries, like, and doing that doesn't make you a bad person or a snob or a rude person. No, it makes you the kind of person that knows what they want. Setting healthy boundaries will help you cut out most of the things that will give you any form of stress. So emotional stress, you know, mental stress, physical stress, even you wanting to do away from stress, or you wanting to set boundaries with things that stress you out or wear you out or tire you out does not make you a bad person. Do you understand what I mean? So the second thing you need to do, understand that you need to set boundaries. Put yourself first. When you realize that, okay, I need to put myself first. This thing doesn't make me happy, but I'm compromising and I'm accepting it from people. My feelings matter. If there's anything that's going on and I'm not okay, I'm not comfortable with it, I'm going to speak up. I'm going to tell you, look, I'm not comfortable with doing this. I feel like personally speaking, yeah, I feel like there's nobody in this life that says no like me. Like, if I'm uncomfortable, there's nothing you can tell me that will make me bend, twist, or snap your way. And that's something I had to learn. Do you understand what I mean? Like, I used to be a people pleaser. Oh, I don't want to hurt nobody. I don't want anybody to, I'm uncomfortable, but okay, let me just do it because let me just tell you now, don't be that person, because the only thing that will make people take you as is idiots. Because people are really funny. Once they know that you're the kind of person that you are a people pleaser, what they tend to do is take advantage of that. Do you get what I mean? So when you put yourself first and you tell yourself, I'm not okay with this, so therefore I'm going to set boundaries in order to stop this, you can continue the process of it. But if you're still taking in things that you shouldn't be taking in, it will be hard for you to understand that you deserve enough love. Do you understand what I mean there? Like, everything is just so connected. The third thing on my list is living intentionally. Living with purpose. I don't mean it in like the deep way, like in the religious deep way, or like the aspire to perspire deep way. Living intentionally in the sense that, understand that you're kind of person, say for example now you want a peaceful life. Think about it. What do you like? What are the things that keep you going? What are the things that excite you? If you want a peaceful life, why are you accepting things that are not peaceful? See what I mean? So live intentionally, do things that align with where your mindset is at. When I started practicing self-love and I decided that, you know what, this is the kind of lifestyle that I want to live. This is the way I want to be now. I started to see other things that were not in alignment with my mindset at the time. I just started to kick them aside. I stopped paying attention to things that were not serving me any purpose. So basically, I asked myself, I told myself, is this the kind of life that you want? Or are the activities that you're doing or the things that are coming your way, do they align with the kind of lifestyle and the mindset that you're going for? Do they or do they not? I asked myself, and every knot that I got kicked out. Every year, okay, yeah, this works out, stayed. I'm not really out. Knocked out. Okay, so the fourth thing on my list is to practice and prioritize self-care. Self-care means different things to different people. What you need to know about self-love and practicing self-love is, again, it boils down to you and yourself. Discover the things that you love, the things that you like, the things that you enjoy to do, and just kind of build it into a routine. It doesn't have to be like to the T or like something very serious or deep. It's not that deep. You take it one day at a time, step by step. There's no fast way to do it. And the fact that you're even making an effort to try is enough. Don't put pressure on yourself. Take it one day at a time. discover what you like to do or things that you know you want to experience. Consider things that make you happy and then start to practice them as some sort of self-care, like things that you do that make you happy, that your inner self will be like, what a great day, man, I had fun, I had a good time. Even if it's to sleep, prioritize it, because even sleeping is self-care. I don't even know, the most mundane things, okay, as long as you feel good when you do it, do it. That's self-care right there. The good thing about all of this is that the more you do it, the more you realize that, wow, this is so nice. Like, you just feel really good when you're doing all of these things that just make you happy, and you know that you've cut out all of the dead weight, all of the stress, all of those things that used to give you chest pain. In that sense, you've just removed everything, and now you're a lighter person, you're a better person, you're becoming better, and there's nothing else that anybody will want for themselves than to be better. So prioritize self-care, okay? Keep that in mind. My final tip for today is try positive affirmations. Okay, I'm not a manifestation guru, but I do know that sometimes when you have self-doubt, all you need is that voice in your head or anybody to affirm and tell you that you're doing great. Now, in the absence of anybody, and just so that you grow as a person without having to depend on anyone to make you feel good, and you just generally just grow for yourself and by yourself, try positive affirmations. Say good things to yourself. You know, if you feel like some of the things that you're insecure about, maybe your face, maybe your chest, maybe your legs, it could be affirmations about anything. Affirmations don't have to be deep or anything too personalize it to what you're feeling, right? It could be, say, maybe you don't like your legs. Stop saying negative things to yourself. Start to affirm to yourself that you're beautiful and that you're stunning and that you're God's most gorgeous creature. Like, let yourself know. Say all of those positive things that you want to hear from other people. Start to say them to yourself. Let yourself know, and I promise you, the thing about affirmation is that you say it so many times, you start to believe it. It makes you delusional in the best way possible, because the more you say it, the more you start to believe it, and then once you believe it, there's nobody on earth that can cancel that from your head. What better way to practice self-love than that? Like, it makes you super confident. You start to believe in yourself. You don't have to wait on anybody to affirm to you things that you already know, things that you tell yourself on a regular. In fact, you tell yourself so much that when somebody even tells you, it's more of a fact rather than a compliment or whatever it is that they think that they're giving to you. You already give yourself that and more. So you wouldn't have to even depend on anybody else's confirmation or affirmation towards you. Again, take it one step at a time. There's no rush. It's a process. The good thing about it is that you're making effort to do it. So once you're taking step towards practicing self-love, that's all. You just need to take that first step, and then everything else will fall in place. I hope that I've been able to help you one way or another with this video. Let me know if you enjoyed this video, if you have any comments, if you have any practices that you're currently doing with self-love, or where you're at the moment with self-love. Let me know in the comments. I'd love to know. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel, also hit the notification bell, so every time I post a new video you get a notification instantly. And yeah, we'll see you in my next one. Bye.